Okay, hey everybody. Welcome to Allegheny Morning Live. We're having a bit of technical difficulty, so I'm going to say the pledge today. So everybody stand up here. Right hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. So now we have a short little video about Martin Luther King Jr. I think. Mitch? Okay, give us 1 second.
From the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Because I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted. And every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, my country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Okay, hopefully everybody liked that little video there. As you know, Monday is MLK Day, so we will not have school, but there will be an event celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. in the theater at 6 p.m. All students and staff are invited to attend. The event is being sponsored by the local chapter of the NAACP. If any students would be interested in serving as an usher or assisting with the distribution of programs, please see Mr. White or Kyra Fisher for more information. Attention students, if you want photos of you and your friends in the yearbook, make sure to upload them to the Replay It app or tag Allegheny High School yearbook in your Instagram post. If you're worried that you forgot to order a yearbook, you don't need to be. It is not too late to order a yearbook. However, you will need to make sure that you order by January 31st if you want to have personalization on the cover of your yearbook. Order online at johnstonyearbooks.com. Once again, that's johnstonyearbooks.com. The link can be found in the yearbook Instagram bio. Shop members, if you are in 10th or 11th grade, please stop by Ms. Kellemeyer's room to pick up information on body-mind training at ACM. Shop is hosting a food drive to stock Campers Cubby from Monday, January 13th to Friday, January 31st. Please bring in non-perishable items. By this point in the week, you should know what the non-perishable items are. All food can be dropped off in the morning to Ms. Cowan or Ms. Kellemeyer, both in the English hallway. For every item donated, you will receive an entry into a raffle to win either a gift card to Sheetz or Chick-fil-A. If you have any questions, see Peyton Resinger or Chloe Hinkle. The following seniors are to see Miss Deal in the office after announcements: Shaylin Gear, Ryan Gordon, Monique Jesse, Dalton Lee, Trey Mead, Andrew Minahan, Tyler Murphy, Gwen Nixon, Devin Perkins, Paige Savinsky, Jack Stangler, Ben Tyner, Jamie Vance, Christian Welsh, Devin Younger. Once again, Shaylin Gear, Ryan Gordon, Monique Jesse, Dalton Lee, Trey Mead, Andrew Minahan, Tyler Murphy, Gwen Nixon, Devin Perkins, Paige Savinsky, Jack Stangler, Ben Tyner, Jamie Vance, Christian Welch, and Devin Younger. Please see Miss Deal after the announcements. Oh, and for lunch today, we're going to have either a stuffed crust pizza, a hot ham and cheese sandwich, or a PB&J sandwich. Let's go to Eric with weather.
Alrighty, here is today's weather forecast. I am semi-transparent, but it is completely okay. We're going to be mostly sunny for most of the school day today, with our high temperature getting up to 33 degrees, and our low temperature tonight dropping down to 24 degrees. No chance of precipitation during the day. However, clouds will slowly increase, probably by the time we are all getting out of school, with the approaching winter storm that we're getting tomorrow, and light winds, and you can already see the chance of snow showers tonight. Alrighty, let's go over to weather 2. Alrighty, so this is the GFS weather model at 7 a.m. Tomorrow, and you can already see this is our our expected start time is when the first bands of precipitation are going to move in. You can see the blue right here, that is the snow, and then throwing over you can see the pink, that is mixed, which is sleet and freezing rain. So this is what we're kind of expecting, is that when it starts, it is going to start out as some snow. However, it's only going to be a small band, and when it leaves, the temperatures are going to warm up and warm air is going to move into the system. But again, this is just one weather model, but it gives us a pretty good idea of the different precipitation types and all that, and what their timings are. So again, you can see the blue is. We're going to throw it over to 4 p.m. And if we see 4 p.m., so that once the snow moves out, we're going to take a brief lull, and then we're going to have more bands move in, but they are going to be sleet and freezing rain. And this could actually be where the main impacts that we see is, as some of the weather models are hinting towards some pretty good accumulations of sleet and some freezing rain, and then you can already see some rain coming up through West Virginia towards our area. We are right there, close right in central Allegheny County. And then throwing it into 10 p.m. on Saturday, the precipitation has moved out, and it shows rain. Probably by that time, it's just going to be a light drizzle. So this was just one weather model, the GFS weather model, but it was just giving you a pretty good estimate at the different timings. Let's throw it over to weather. Alrighty, so this is the total expected snowfall from the National Weather Service. And not really good if you're a snow lover, as it only puts 1.7 in Cumberland. So that's pretty much what we're expecting for Cumberland, Maryland, is 1 to 2 inches of snow. And this could change, as obviously if we snow a little bit harder, a little bit longer, these totals could increase. And if you look just to our north, you can see the 3 to 5 just on our north. So just one shift to the south, and we could be put into some significantly higher snowfall accumulations. So this is a look at the snow. This is from the National Weather Service, and it pretty much goes along with our thinking here. And you can also see that we're just going to have that small period. All right, going over to sleet. This is the total sleet accumulation expected from the GFS weather model, and it puts 0.9 of sleet. And you think, well, that isn't that much. Well, sleet is incredibly hard to shovel, and it can make for some nasty road conditions. I think this is a little bit overdone, as an inch of sleet would have to come down very hard, and most of the time, if we are sleeting that hard to get an inch of sleet, we are snowing. But it just shows that we're going to see a mess of precipitation types: snow, and then sleet, and then going over to freezing rain. So this might be a little overdone, but gives you a pretty good idea of the different precipitation types. Now we're going to go over to freezing rain. Now this is going to be the problem, is if any of these precipitation types goes longer than we expect, we can see higher snow, totals for that amount. And then going over to freezing rain from the GFS weather model, it only puts a light glaze over Cumberland, but some higher amounts just to our west. So to recap, it's going to be a mess tomorrow, most likely starting around 7 and maybe a little bit before, and then tomorrow night it should be ending by tomorrow night. It's going to be a mess. 1 to 2 inches of snow is going to be the forecast, with some good amounts of sleet and freezing rain. That's all I got. Stay tuned.
Okay, thank you very much, Eric, for that very comprehensive weather forecast. Let's go ahead and send it over to Mr. David Miller with sports.
In Allegheny sports news, last night the Lady Campers basketball team traveled to Clear Spring and defeated the Blazers 55-19. The Campers were led by Kelsey O'Neal with 20 points and 7 steals. Jordan Chaney added 7 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals. And Katie Stern finished with 9 points, all from the 3-point line. Faith Stevenson collected a team-high 12 rebounds. The Campers are winners of 5 of their last 6 games, and will be back in action on Monday when they travel to Berlin, Pennsylvania to take on the Mountaineers. The JV game will tip off at 6, and the varsity will follow at 7:30. All boys soccer players returning or wishing to try out will meet in Coach Haberline's room 306 during activity period next Wednesday, the 22nd. If you have any questions, please see Coach Haberline. And the boys basketball team will play Fort Hill on the road tonight. JV will tip off at 6, and varsity will play at 7:30. And then finally, in NFL news, the conference championship games are this Sunday, with the AFC championship game between the Tennessee Titans and Tyler's very own Kansas City Chiefs being played at 3:05, and the NFC championship game between the Green Bay Packers and San Francisco 49ers will be played at 6:40. And then, as I'm sure you all know, the winners of these 2 games will go on to play in the Super Bowl in February, so big games this weekend. That's all I got. Back to you, Tyler.
Thank you very much, David. Everybody's acting like I'm scared that we're going to lose to the Titans. Look at this face. Does this face look like a face that's worried? No, it's not worried. I'm not worried. Okay, so that's going to be all for Allegheny Morning Live. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great weekend and enjoy your Martin Luther King Jr. Day.